Francisco 49ers. And it's the man who spent the 2023 season with the 49ers, Sam Darnold. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Seahawks get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the scores from a wild first week of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Now, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make a to Henry, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Quickly, a look at the key inactives in this one. Look, some big losses to begin this regular season. 3rd and 7. Throwing Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. And Greg, they have had their way right from the start in this season opener. You get that sometimes. You don't know what week one's going to bring, but this is going to be awfully satisfying.
There's no question. It gives such value to all the work that you did all offseason, all the way back in OTAs in the spring and then through the dog days of training camp. Everyone wants to start this season strong. You're 0-0. Everyone in the league has Super Bowl aspirations. Every fan base thinks it's their year. And then to come out and to deliver, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it's really the ideal way to set up the rest of your season and try to stay on track.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
At the 50-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
3-yard line.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds at 5.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Bills.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Allen will give this to Davis. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was brought down by
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Al Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes their specific job. In this case, the defender who was responsible for the quarterback, he completely loses sight of him, and it was all the space the quarterback needed to take it to the house.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes White. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down. And
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Here's Wallace to return. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The RPO, that one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of
He'll
scrimmage.
try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Back to throw,
41-yard line.
Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for a Baltimore first
Pistol formation with Jackson. And it's left side and caught by Flowers.
complete.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll step up and run, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run. And he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 23, Ravens 17.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes White. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Simpson. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. The ball comes out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
He'll run again. And he will score again. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Allen gonna throw on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. They get the tackle out of Northern Iowa, Spencer Brown. In motion, Shakir. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Again, working deep downfield.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Gain of a yard.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson going to keep it himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down. And that's really where you see the highs and lows of this game, Mike. I mean, on one sideline, celebration, hands in the air. The other, disappointment. That's a tough one to stomach. You've got a chance here to take the lead late, He can't convert.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Operating out of the gun. Here comes... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. Couldn't get it in time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up here. First and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Pass caught by Shakir. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
From the 33, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
From the gun, here is Allen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Taking off.
Lamar Jackson on the keeper.
Here's a third down and 4.
13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
It's a gain of 18. And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First
Off
down.
the play fake. Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
Here's first and 10.
Good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. the 45-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Mitchell
Timing
Wilcox.
and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. A move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.